2, 3. Hello, my name is Basil. Welcome back to my Baldur's Gate 3 Let's Play. Let's continue. Now, I know what you're thinking. Basil, it is supposed to be 75 degrees outside today, sunny as hell. What the fuck are you doing inside playing video games at 3:56 on a Saturday afternoon? The answer to that is, mind your own fucking business. But also, I walked for 2.5 hours earlier. I'm probably going to walk for another 2 hours later. So, I'm getting my feel. I just felt like playing video games because I was walking and I started having this train of thought, and I was like, oh, I'm having some good thoughts. I don't want to leave this here, And I'm not really. I've tried it before, but I'm not really so much of a writer person. So I tried to start streaming so I could talk about it. And what I'm gonna do, and what I wanted to talk about was team composition. So we're gonna do this in camp. It just feels more, because everyone's here, everyone's more relaxed, all that kind of stuff, all that good stuff. And I got new clothes. I got a green tunic looking type of thing. And then we got, we've named the Dryad Sheila. I thought, that's a real ass human. Isn't it? What is a Dryad? One second, I'm gonna Google this. I feel like, because I've seen Dryads and other stuff, so it's not like I'm cheating. A dryad, in Greek mythology, a nymph or nature spirit who lives in trees and takes the form of a beautiful... Oh, it's just... Okay. So it is just a nature spirit that looks like a woman. Okay. And then that's a woodwode. We're just going to call him woodwode, because I like that name. And then that'll be Sheila. Alright. So what I wanted to talk about was team composition. There were some things that came to pass this last playthrough, this last little game, or last night. I think now that what we're going to do is we're always going to keep Lae'zel and Shadowheart together. They're always going to be on the same team. Because what happened was they started out hating each other so much, and then in the last episode, their motivations have become aligned. And they have such similar personalities in that they're very, very strong-willed. They were like button heads all the time at the beginning. I think I mistook that for... See, even look, they're on the same side of the camp together. A little secluded from each other, but still. That is them in a nutshell, They're kind of very individualistic, but they want to be, part of a team, They want to be connected still, which I can understand. But what I was going to say is that they were so button heads earlier on, and now that their motivations are aligned, I believe the fact that they have similar personalities, or at least the similar aspects of their personality that they share, could be like amplified now, and it'll be Gestaltian, like Shadowheart plus Shadowheart times Lae'zel instead of just Shadowheart plus Lae'zel. You know what I mean? So instead of 4 plus 4 equals 8, it's 4 times 4 equals 16. So Lae'zel and Shadowheart are now a package. They come together in more ways than one. No, they haven't done that yet. And it's fun. It's kind of funny that the one person that I was kind of shitting on for the very start that I thought would play the smallest role in this whole thing was Lae'zel. And I'll be honest with you, it's a little embarrassing. I think it's because she was green and weird looking. She looked like a malnourished orc. That's what Get the Yankees kind of look like. So I was like, ew, But then, ironically, she's the only one that we've had sex with, or did something with. I don't know. I turned off the settings for like nudity and stuff so that I could actually stream this. So I don't know exactly what happened, but she told us to open, and then it cut to it faded to black. So you fill in the blanks, but it could be something like I had a friend I had this 1 year in college. I had this friend who hooked up with. I had one group of friends that was in an apartment building, and across the hall from them was an apartment of attractive girls. And then one of my friends, we thought, went into their apartment and hooked up with one of them. But then we were talking to the girl the next day, because I don't know where he went. But she was like, no, we didn't have sex. We did everything else. And all the other people were like, what the fuck does that mean? You spent an entire night. So what did you play, video games? Or go spelunking in your closet or something? I don't know. I don't want to shame him, but so ever since then we're like, what the fuck did that guy do to her? And she was obsessed with him after that night. I don't know what he did, but suffice it to say, I'm not as enamored with Lae'zel as she was of my friend. But that being said, I like Lae'zel. She's a cool character. It was so contentious. I feel like it was so contentious last episode because I was ready to betray her, or like I don't know about betray, but I was ready to separate from Lae'zel. I was ready to kill her off because she wanted to return this thing to Vlaakith, her god, and then but Vlaakith betrayed her, and that's why Lae'zel is now motivationally aligned with Shadowheart because Vlaakith wants the Shadowheart's little thing, but Lae'zel Lae'zel doesn't really care about the thing. She just hates Vlaakith now. I think. I think she hates Vlaakith. I'm not sure. I think she's still, but she's going to. She's on the path to hating Vlaakith. So, and then Vlaakith wants the Shadowheart's thing. So, and the Shadowheart hates, and then Lae'zel hates Vlaakith. So, yeah, you can see what I mean. So that being said, here's the crux of the problem is I don't always want to have. I kind of like having switching between Lae'zel and Karlach. They do a very similar thing, but in a slightly different way. And overall, I like Karlach more. She's more fun to play, like in combat. Even though Lae'zel is pretty hilarious in dialogue, because she's just so fucking intense. It makes it funny when everyone else isn't nearly as intense. But but I can't. So if I want to replace Lae'zel with Karlach, that means I also have to replace Shadowheart with someone. But the thing is, Shadowheart's the only healer on the team. And I talked to Halsin to see if I could join. I kicked Shadowheart for a second, walked over to Halsin to see if I could get him to join. There was no option for it. I was thinking of Druid. It might be, because in World of Warcraft, Druids were healers. And I had like one healing ability. Will is a Warlock. Will has already found his thing. But and Gale's also always already found his thing. Everyone's found their real thing, except for one person, I think. And not only have we not found his wheelhouse in combat. I know we've made him a ranger, like a rogue, and he's supposed to be a rogue. I'm not really feeling it, though. I was thinking, what if we found a way to make Astarion a healer? Now, it would be super simple. I could go get Astarion to talk to Withers, re-roll it. Or what I could do is I could go to Shadowheart, write down everything that I did when I leveled her up, go to Astarion, have him talk to Withers, and do the exact same thing. But that would kill Astarion's character. It would be pointless. It would just be Astarion would now just become Shadowheart B, and I don't want that. I want Astarion to be a full-fledged character. I want everyone to be a full-fledged character. So I was thinking, how do we make? That doesn't mean that we can't make Astarion a healer. We just can't make Astarion a healer in the same way that we make Shadowheart a healer. So how can we make Astarion a healer? Because it seems so against his personality. He's arrogant, pretentious, self-centered. He tried to kill us, or he tried to at least eat it. He's a vampire, and all then all the stuff that entails. But also, he's been treated extremely poorly. I just had. I don't want to compare somebody to a dog, but it's kind of like, he's been treated so shitty for like hundreds and hundreds of years, apparently. I think he's like 200 something years old. So it makes sense. But you've seen, I think, and I don't want to project, but we're going to. Hopefully I'm going to project, but hopefully I'm right. So we're going to put it that way. Because what can you do? It's like, let's talk to, oh, I forgot you could fucking talk to people in this game. Let's learn more about Shadowheart as a person. See, he's so flippant and like dismissive, but I think it's a front. Or I don't think it's even a front. I just think you just got to take it a certain way. I think he does deep down want, I was about to say human connection, but we had a whole thing about how Githyanki's are more human than human. But you know what I mean. He wants real, personal connection. He wants to be valued. Let's say, so he has. Tell me about yourself.
Wants to tell. I was sired by a vampire named
Cazador. We're gonna kill Cazador.
Everything before that is so long ago it's ancient history. And everything that came after, well, I'd rather not reflect on it.
So let's help Astarion find out who he was in those ancient times that he referred to. In that time that was so long ago, it was like ancient history to him.
I was a magistrate, working to keep the peace in Baldur.
Oh, look at that.
Imprisoning troublemakers, that kind of thing.
He was a law enforcement.
I can't remember much, truth be told. Centuries of torment will do.
Yeah, see, he's been tortured, essentially. Like, not like, well, I guess maybe because he was forced to eat, like, rotten rats, which would be physical torture, but it was like emotional torture. He was like a slave. He was a thrall of this Cazador guy. So, and he was made to do some terrible, terrible things. Like, he had to go kidnap people. So he's only ever, so harming people, what we thought was part of his character, was really, I think, thrust upon him, foisted upon him by Cazador through conditioning.
I was attacked. A gang of vagrants, a tribe of wandering Gur.
What's good?
Took issue with a ruling I'd made. They beat me to death's door.
Oh, he was a judge. A judge, wow.
He chased them off and offered to save me, to give me eternal life.
You know what? That's such an important... He was a judge, and is that what a magistrate is?
I took him up on the offer. It was only afterwards I realized just how long eternity could be.
Yeah, it's a judge. They deliver sentences. I think I'm correct in how to use magistrate in a... Oh, no, never mind. I just saw the word sentence, and I thought it meant judge. But it was how to use magistrate in a sentence. Let's see. Yeah, local judiciary official having limited original jurisdiction, especially in criminal cases. A local exercising administrative and often judicial functions. A principal official exercising governmental powers over a major political unit, such as a nation. Okay, so let me just cut to the point. Is a judge a magistrate? I'm trying to like suss out. Magistrates are not judges according to Google. Magistrates preside over trials, rule on objections, consider the evidence, and make a decision on a case. So maybe they do like it's like a nurse practitioner versus a doctor. That's the way I think about it. So he might as well, in function, he was a judge. In title, he was not. So I'm okay with, and in a sense though, I kind of, if I think about it, I kind of trust. I don't know if trust is the right word, but when I see a nurse practitioner, I'm like, oh, they really must, like, they want to do this, right? They want to be in the medical field. Whereas when I see a doctor, I'm like, yeah, that might be true as well. But when you see a doctor, it's like, so many people become doctors not because they want to become doctors. You know what I mean? It's more like when you're little and your parents like you got to be a doctor, a lawyer, a accountant, or whatever. So it's like a magistrate is kind of like the nurse practitioner of the judicial world. It seems like to me. That's the way I'm going to take it. Tell me about your history. Oh, I'm gonna piss him off. Shit.
Kept by the Tsar family.
He's right. We took a step too far.
I was never able to resist their commands. But now, I've been conveniently lost. They won't ever control me again. I won't lie. It's tempting.
But you've already made deals in the
I risk
past.
transforming into a grotesque monster. If I lose the tadpole, Cazador has control of me, body and soul.
Oh,
I
yeah.
return to the shadows.
Oh, so we gotta kill Cazador.
So why not sell what's left of my soul to a devil? Better he has it than Cazador.
We're setting Astarion up for the most...
I'm glad to hear it. Whatever's coming.
See, I chose it because I agree. I mean, I'm not gonna say, what do you think of us? No, I'm not gonna. So he was that's the most important thing that we've taken from this, is that he was a magistrate in his previous life before he got turned into a vampire. And the reason he got turned into a vampire was because it was a survival thing. It wasn't like a lust for power or anything, which jives with the fact that he was a magistrate and not a judge. And it's telling that that he had the courage to deliver a sentence that enraged a group of people so much that they attacked him in the streets. Now, that could be that the sentence was terrible, but I'm going to choose to think that it was because they were evil people and they were trying to strong arm him. So I think that I'm gonna say, yeah, I'm gonna see the best. What's that word? I'm gonna assume the best of Astarion. I'm gonna try and assume the best of all of our peoples. But so he's a magistrate. He was a magistrate, and the only reason he likes the tadpoles because it keeps him. So that's he's so he hates and he's so fearful of Cazador and the Sar family. I think is that what he called them? That he's willing to keep this tadpole just because it keeps him away from them, which is telling. It's scary. So the only way to truly free Astarion is if he gets rid of Cazador. So we're gonna help him kill Kaz. So that's Astarion's thing. Lae'zel has her vendetta. What's going to be a vendetta? It's not fully fledged yet, but we're gonna push it that way. We have Lae'zel's vendetta against Vlaakith, Shadowheart's mission from Gad to return I think it was called the Astral Prism. Astarion wants to kill Cazador and free himself from the life of torment and slavery that he's known for hundreds of years. Gale has a nuclear bomb inside of him. Halsin's cool. I don't hate Halsin, he's just boring. Will is now, I think, attempting to... He's the Blade of the Frontier, so he's just a folk hero. So he's just with us because, we're doing folk hero shit. You know what I mean? He's a folk hero, and we're doing folk hero shit, and it makes sense that Will is here with us. And we've already talked about Lae'zel, and then Karlach has an infernal engine. She also, similar to Astarion, has a tormentor that has altered them seemingly irreversibly. Like I don't know if there's a way to cure Astarion of being a vampire. The best we can do is take away Cazador. I don't know if there's a way to remove Karlach's, but either way, both of those Karlach is I think her name is Zariel. Zariel is Torment, still trying to get at Karlach, and Cazador still trying to get at Astarion. So I think if Lae'zel and Shadowheart are a piece, then so is Astarion and Karlach. So which means Karlach and Lae'zel are interchangeable in terms of combat, but not narratively. Shadowheart is we gotta figure out a way to make Astarion. This is it. We gotta figure out a way to make Astarion a healer. So we're just gonna send him to we're gonna send you to Dr. Man Withers. He'll set you straight. Let's really give this is gonna take a while. Let's really give this a... But remember, it's always gotta feel organic for it. It's gotta make sense that Astarion would choose to do this. So let's see if we can do this. This is gonna take a while. I'm gonna settle in real quick. I'm gonna get something to drink. I'm also gonna think about what to eat. I got a Diet Coke. Alright. You know what I think? No rogue. You were a rogue for Cazador, you're not gonna be a rogue. You were a magistrate before because you wanted to be a magistrate. What do magistrates do? They administer. They're administrators. What is the most administratorial class we have here? Didn't he make a promise to us that Cazador would never find him? This is his oath. No, monk. think monk are just a fighter class. Fighter, druid, no, we're already druid. Cleric, we already have cleric. And we told, well, maybe there's a sub. Alright, so I'm gonna get to the cleric subclass in a minute anyway, so I'm gonna Google it separately. Cleric subclasses. Baldur's Gate 3. Light domains. Life, which is Shadowheart, we're not going to do that. War, Tempest. Nature, no. Knowledge. Knowledge. Light? Knowledge. Knowledge. Can they heal, though? These clerics are more specialized in arcane magic, so this is more of like a sorcerer knowledge thing. Alright, what about, can bards heal? Let's find out. Cantrip, we always want that. I mean, that's just good. Okay. So these are both Shadowheart spells. Great. This is where we want to maybe switch it up. Fairy Fire could be good. Ooh. Tasha's Hideous Laughter is a definite yes. And a Charm Person. You're going to use the skills you learned in your role as a human hunter for Khazor to assist us. Ooh. What would Astarion would play the violin. 100%. Alright. We want him to have, he has a ton of charisma. Oops. Alright, so we gotta find... Yeah, I like this. Yeah, I like this. These are assigned to Intimidation, no. Performance, yes. Persuasion, yes. Stealth, yes. A star. Okay, and now here we go. Song of Rest. What does that do? You and your allies are revitalized as though you would have taken... Oh! That's amazing. I mean, that's not super good for... I know that I can use... So I can short rest during combat. That's amazing. Amazing. Alright, spells. Sleep. specialization available. I don't know what that means. Cutting words. Cool. Use your wit to distract a creature and sap its confidence. So we want him to heal. Ooh, College of Lore. You pursue beauty and truth, collecting knowledge from scholarly tomes to peasants' tales, and use your gifts to hold both audiences and enemies spellbound. That's good. You wander the land to witness and relate the deeds of the mighty, keeping alive the memory of heroes of the past. No. College of Swords. Highly trained and skilled warrior. Use your prowess with swords, with words and weapons to fight and entertain in equal measure. He could be like a swashbuckling pirate, but no. It's a College of Lore. Perception? No. Insight. History. Investigation. Perfect. Skill expertise. Holy shit. What am I expertised in? Deception and performance. Yeah. What can I replace you with? Hold person. You know what I would think? You know what I actually kind of think? I think Astarion would not use an ability to put another person under his control. That's what I think. Direct control. Like, you know, like, okay. Not a lot of healing spells showing up. We're gonna take this. I'm not liking a lot of these spells that I'm getting. Oh, you know what we can do? That seems too. I don't like Bart's. We're not gonna. That would be too easy to give him. Although, maybe that's how we do it. Maybe that's how we make it. Gotta have the finger. Already know this spell. Already know this spell. So I'm not getting any of the healing stuff that I want. Your charisma increases by 1. Okay. Why not? Yeah, just do that. Cool. Font of Inspiration. You regain all your bardic inspiration after a long or short rest. Cool. Improved bardic inspiration. The bonus increases to 1d8. Nice. Okay. Oh, here we got some more stuff. Poop? Stinking cloud. Speak with the dead. Oh, we kind of want that. That's fine. I'm not going to replace stuff. Bard level 6. Counter Charm. Whoa. Can I do... What kind of glyphs can I make? I think there might be... Oh, when stepped on by an enemy. Let's see, I'm going to put that in. Maybe there's a way to... Magical Secrets. Your versatile knack for the arcane lets you learn magic from every discipline. Choose some additional spells. I can choose 2 additional spells? Wow. We're going for some kind of heal. This is what we wanted. All right, so we're now good. We're good. We're good. That's amazing. That's amazing. And you know what else? I think he might actually be a better healer than Shadowheart. It would be. I would love it. This seems like such an Astarian thing. And like they're having a conversation and somebody keeps like yapping. And he's like, we polymorph him to a sheep, and he's like, all right, please, let the adults speak. I could see Astarian doing something like that. But I do really like this. I do like Dimension Door, but doesn't make sense why he would know Dimension Door. I think this or this. I like this. This is more funny. And then what we're gonna do. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. This is going to make it so Astarians... There's another thing in here. I believe there was another... Maybe he's wearing it. Yes. And then he's got to equip this. Yeah. I think that we meant to do that previously. Cool. Memory shard. Oh yeah, that's right. That dumbass Blue Jay got locked my character in there. Drop. I think he can still dual wield. He's pretty much good. He's now our healer. That's cool. I'm happy with that.
No one stopped me yet.
What we're gonna do now? We're gonna get rid of this. We're gonna get rid of some stuff. This, 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 and this. Alright, cool. Alright, now we gotta drop Astarian. and Lae'zel. Or not, sorry. We gotta drop Lae'zel and Shadowheart. And then we're gonna replace him with Karlach and...
We must press forward. Let's deal with Ketheric, then find Voss in Baldur's Gate. Are you sure that's the best course of action? Confirmed. I didn't expect Lae'zel to turn on the Lich Queen so readily. Wonders never cease.
If you're sure. Fine.
So we're going to meet Voss in the city, are we? Set the tenant of the prison free? This is all very, I don't know. I like
Same,
it
Lae'zel.
but I'd long for a tiny bit of status quo now and again.
I know what you mean.
Hell yes.
And then I think I'm making a hip fire decision, adding Gale back.
What's have to show for himself when we catch up with him, I wonder. His intelligence may yet prove the key to unlocking the artifact's secrets. We should ensure we follow up when we reach Baldur's Gate. The instructions were easy enough, weren't they? If slightly elaborate. Like I said, I'm dangerous even in...
Oh wait, whoops, did I ask him the wrong thing? I meant to... Thank you. Oh, nice. More leveling up. Oh, we want to make her dual wield. That's the big thing. Feral Instinct. You've honed your instincts to the utmost degree. You gain a +3 bonus to initiative. Wow. That's... I mean, I wanted to make her dual, but that's also incredible. She still doesn't have boots. Ooh. Everhard's black tentacles? Thank you. Whoa. Look at that. That's amazing. I like that Karlach has a little teddy bear. It's cute. Do I have a bow? I don't. Let's go look in the treasure chest for boots. Karlach. Oh, there's the egg. Oh, what does Karlach even have? Nothing. So she needs everything. Stupidest fetish of Baldur and smooth hands. Not proficient with heavy armor. We kind of want to make her proficient with heavy armor, though. think Gale is naked as well, potentially. Poop scraper, no? Where's my poop scraper? There you are. I hope my audio's been okay. I'm not going to check it again. Linebreaker boots. Cool. She needs rings and a necklace and gloves. Where are the gloves at? We're going to equip that to her just because. Wow, he has a lot of scrolls. What is he missing? Just a ring? Cool. You know what we should give?
Alright, what now?
Wait, this is the flute that we... It wasn't a special flute? Darn.
What's the story?
What now? Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Cool. I think we're good. Let's try one more thing.
When nearest library?
Yes! Yes! So level 7. Whoa. We're gonna leave it untouched, but... Where's my little buddy? Oh, I probably don't have it prepared. That's fine.
Nothing
Well, next time we...
anymore.
Okay. Okie dokie. That was a solid 45 minutes. Let's go. Oh, look how cool. Sorry. I'm so glad that we figured out how to make a bard healer. We did kind of cheat a little bit by giving him a cleric spell, but I think that's okay. I'm gonna kind of abandon Rosie Morn. Oh, no, I'm not. I was thinking about this. I think we accidentally sold something to this lady that I want to go and get back. I think I accidentally picked up a ceremonial weapon that I sold, and I don't know exactly who I sold it to, so I'm gonna go on a. I'm probably just gonna check two people, the two people that I normally sell to, the lady in Evan Lake Grotto, and then the hot hobbit, whatever his name is. What should I eat today? I can't use my kitchen, so I need to order something, which is kind of Thai food. I haven't had Thai food in a minute. Or Vietnamese.
Nothing good can come of it unless it is contained. Why?
It
What?
might be useful. Who knows?
So our team is Karlak, Astarion, and Gale. I think Astarion's the least reasonable, Gale's the most reasonable, and then Karlak's a happy middle. She can be either super reasonable or super crazy, which is cool.
What? You come across a noble stock mushroom about, you give it here. Gods know I've earned it.
Alright, here's the Exterminator's Axe. No. Faithbreaker, no. I don't know. Oh, here it is. Ceremonial, yeah. Oh, that was so easy. Okay. Wow, so I was right. Now we gotta remember how to get to that room. I don't think it was that difficult, actually. I think it was faster to do this. Not sure.
Knew I should have attended the Blackstaff's lectures on Githyanki Tirsu. If I understood their script, who knows what secrets their text would surrender.
Why not ask one of the friendly, bloodthirsty warriors? I'm sure they'd be happy to translate.
I'm sure that'd be such a. He does sound like he's got something stuck in his throat all the time. Although Will's, I don't know what it is about Will's accent that I dislike. There's certain words that he pronounces that are just so like when he's like, I'm always, or I don't know, it sounded so not Will. Always ready. Something like that, I don't know. You'll know it when you hear it. That being said, Will's not on our team. Oh, you know what we gotta do? We gotta roll deep. Now if we could just figure out how to get Gale to summon something. Oh. So many scrolls.
Never quiet.
Connor dies after a little bit, so we won't summon him right now. But we're gonna have 4 minions. That being said. Whoa. Oh, this has always been like this. Haha. Trusty owlbear form. So Karlak got more initiative. Astarion can heal now, and Gale got, I think, a cool spell. Like a tentacle spell. So, I think we're chilling. I think we're cool right now. So glad to be. So I'm so glad that I don't have to abandon this. Yes, that was easy. Now this better be the. Yes, the crest. So easy. To the next Dawn Master. I don't think you were going to make it, but the blood is secure. We're closed it off with magic. Only one of our own can take it. If anyone else tries, the walls will fall, and they won't get out of here alive. Should that happen, pray for Rosie Mourn Monastery, but do not mourn. It's for the best. In death, new life. Oh, so.
The blood of Lathander. They probably don't mean it literally.
Oh yeah, that's funny. He would love it if they did. He could become a god. Okay, and then we go back this way. We picked all of those things up except for one of them without even realizing. Well, like, or no, I mean, I guess after, when I saw the second ceremonial weapon, I kind of knew. When we found the room, we knew there would be 4, but I wasn't really paying attention with that battle axe, I guess. Immune to difficult terrain. Get fucked. Why does it say that room is I'm in danger? I don't know. Okay. Here comes your crest. I hope this doesn't kill me. Cool. Whoa. Alright. Well, we didn't die. So that guy's note was nothing. Dude, look how fucking beautiful this thing is. Holy shit. It's legendary. Oh, this is like solar beam. Always prepared. Coralon's Grace. This both has Morning Lord's Radiance. Why is that? Wait, how do I... What's... Your weapon attacks deal an additional 1 to 4 damage. Is this a one-hander? No, it's just a regular mace.
Watch your back.
What a charmer.
Everyone has Morning Lord's Radiance. How? This actually looks better. 2 extra min, 2 less max, which I think. I mean, I just wanted to look cool. We'll keep the sword on her. Damn, dude. Wonder how much damage this is gonna be crazy.
Well-guarded stash. We did well to make it.
Well, that's it for Rosie Bourne, I think.
Hardly surprising. It looks powerful.
I think that's it for the Rosie Bourne monastery. I think that's. I believe so. That's cool. I don't think there was anything else for us to find. Maybe we'll find out later, but we're gonna also take this off. So we're gonna go here. Follow the mountain pass. This is a nice little interlude. We're gonna progress the story now, I believe. Nah, there wasn't anything down there. Probably has more health than me. I killed your friend. Okay, I'm gonna take a 15-minute break. And because I want this, we're almost exactly at 1 hour for this stream, so I'm gonna use this as the end of this is like a bookmark for the Rosie Morn whole storyline. So when we come back, we're gonna start onto the Shadow Cursed lands. So I'll be back in 15 minutes, maybe 20, because I gotta decide what to eat, and I might take a little bit of time to do that. So 20 minutes, I'll be back. Cool. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that was bad. 1, 2, 3.